Welcome to my channel, Sonja Unapologetic. My name is Sonja, and on this channel, I talk about mental wellness and living a free life from a Black woman's perspective. Before going further, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video. So I don't know what the title of this video may be. It may be something shocking. But I am leaving Playa del Carmen, Mexico, actually day after tomorrow, and I'm going back to Texas. And for now, my decision is that I'm leaving Playa del Carmen for good, and that this chapter of my life is over with, and that Playa del Carmen served its purpose. So today is a day that I feel good about coming on video, because I figured when I am able to truly, authentically smile, that's when I wanted to come back on video. So I am actually excited about going back to Texas. I know that sounds like insane, because this whole year of 2022 was about me doing this exodus and me leaving the US and like putting a certain life behind me. But before I left the US to come to Playa del Carmen, Mexico, before this journey began, one of my good friends, he said that peace is within you. So you have to find that peace within yourself. And it doesn't matter where you go, you have to find that peace within yourself. So that truly resonates with me. I guess I just have to be totally honest. This time around in Playa del Carmen, it's not Playa. Hey, this is Sonja, the editor. I can't believe I didn't finish that train of thought. What I meant to say was, this time around in Playa del Carmen, I was not necessarily happy. At the time of me filming that, in my mind, I was not planning on returning to Playa long term, maybe for a visit, but I definitely was not planning on returning long term. At this point, I'm not sure. The constant happiness that I've had is this YouTube channel and the support that you all have given me. So right now, it's just kind of up in the air, but I am moving on to a new chapter for me to focus on some new things at this point. Playa is an amazing city. I feel like for anyone who is leaving the US, and if you've never lived outside the US and you're not accustomed to being an expat, I feel like Playa del Carmen is a soft place to land, because it's not a huge learning curve. A lot of people here speak enough English to where if you're not fluent in Spanish, you're totally fine here. There's a lot of healing happening here. There are other Black people here, and I know some people that might not be a thing that you care one way or the other, but sometimes it can make you feel more at home when there is a community of people who look like you and who can understand your background and where you've come from. But yeah, right now this journey has come to an end, and one of my friends also told me your character, Sonja Unapologetic, is being recast. So that really resonated with me, especially being a screenwriter. It's like, you were Sonja Unapologetic on this show about Playa del Carmen and Black women here, and it's like you're still Sonja Unapologetic, but you are being recast into another role. So now I feel like I want to focus on my first love of writing and filmmaking. Since I've been on this journey over the last year, I see a lot of my friends who are in the film industry in Dallas and who are doing independent films. They are just flourishing and thriving, and I miss being a part of that. and I feel like it's just time for me to get back into that. But there's a lot of reasons that I feel like it is time for me to go back to Texas and be with my family. I appreciate through this journey that my family got to a point to where they're supportive of whatever decision that I choose to make. Yeah, that is the announcement that I have. I still encourage anyone who want to move to Playa del Carmen. I think that this is a beautiful place. A lot of things I've gotten done this time around in Playa del Carmen. I'm working on my Sonja Unapologetic website. I learned a lot about building websites. I've launched merchandise, the Once You Bop, You Can't Stop merchandise. I've launched the Sonja Unapologetic logo merchandise. I'm trying to think about what else, because there's a lot. Oh, the journals, the Sonja Unapologetic journals. I've launched that as well. So I guess I can't say the whole time this time around that I wasn't necessarily happy, but I definitely came to a huge realization that your peace is within you, and that this whole channel is about mental wellness and living that free life. And there were times this time around in Playa del Carmen that, I wrote in my journal, I'm just like, I do not feel free today. So I'm continuing this journey. I appreciate you guys being here with me for over a year, but I'm continuing this Sonja Unapologetic journey because my goal is always to find my peace and for me to do things that make me happy and find my joy. That's something that I encourage you all to do as well. Another thing I want to say, just with this journey that a lot of us are on to find peace, a lot of the people who are watching this channel, you are on a journey to move out of the country, or you guys are on a journey to leave a job that don't serve you anymore. My advice is don't feel like you have to rush. Also, don't beat yourself up because you're not as far along as you wish you would be. Like for instance, if you're in the US and you know that your goal is to leave the US, if you're feeling just like antsy about it and you're feeling frustrated and anxious about it, maybe just doing like a scouting trip or a vacation or something of that nature, that could be something that can help you to not feel so anxious. But don't rush yourself, or don't feel like you have to get something done immediately. While you're preparing to transition to the next stage of your life, just make sure that you do things to find that inner peace until you get to that next chapter of your life. But also right now I'm at the Opal Suites here in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And this is a really cool little spot. So I may or may not do a tour. I'm sure that I will. I just want to kind of clean up some things because I'm getting packed right now. So that's something that I do want to continue to do on this channel. I love like staying at spots and like being able to give a tour of the spots. So I want to continue to visit areas and certain properties and hotels and things of that nature, and be able to give my opinion of the place. I think one thing that Playa del Carmen has taught me, or just being out of the US, is being flexible, understanding that things won't be perfect, and when things happen that is out of your control or things happen that are not the best situation, everything's gonna work out for the best. Being in Playa del Carmen has taught me patience, and there are things here that can be frustrating. I always talk about the taxi situation. The taxi situation is one thing that's frustrating here, but I do feel like there's a lot of other things in Playa del Carmen that outweigh the taxi situation, but that is something that you have to be prepared for. But it would be wrong of me to have certain frustrations about Playa del Carmen and then for me to get on here and be like, okay, this is something that I don't like about Playa del Carmen. So, okay, now we all hate Playa del Carmen and none of us are moving here anymore. So get on the bandwagon. It's like, no, that is not the case. A lot of Black women would lose out on what could bless them if they decided that because things weren't perfect for Sonja, that now it's just like, oh, this is a horrible place and don't move here. It's, you know, it's a wonderful community, and I think just with any journey in life to where you've done some traveling, you've done some sabbaticals or whatever, I think a lot of times you'll see with people who are digital nomads or whatever that they'll start in one spot and then everybody's going to Thailand and then everybody's going to Costa Rica and then everybody's going to another place, and all of those places will have their things that will frustrate you. All of those places will have huge inconveniences because we're used to things in the US to where things are a lot more convenient. So I'll have to do a video about that. Like, what are the differences when you live out of the country as opposed to living in the US? That is it for now. You guys will see on the screen if I'm going to do a tour or not. I'm actually about to go meet one of my friends so we can go to Zozen Frozen Yogurt, which is one of my favorite little spots here. I'm gonna do that for the last time. So yeah, so that is all I have for you guys right now. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, get down in the comments, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video. You guys are gonna want to see what all I have in store, what's all going on with this life and this journey to find peace and stay in a space of peace. But that's all. I know I've been rambling for too long. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. This is the Opal Suites in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. This is the front door. This is the kitchen area. And this is the living room. It is early in the morning before I catch my flight back to the US. But I like the Opal Suites here. It's very comfortable. I love the decor. This is the living room view, and it is on Calle 38. And so there is a nice balcony out here and just very beautiful view. So then the balcony is not only from the living room, it's also, you can get to the balcony from the bedroom as well. It is noisy. For me, it's not a problem, but you're going to hear a lot of the noise from the busy street of Calle 38. So if you feel like you need quiet, it might not be the best option, but my guess is if you're in Mexico that you're understanding that it's not super quiet. Okay, so then this is the bathroom. So yes, it's a nice bathroom. I feel like they cleaned well. So yeah, and then this is the bedroom. They have a little desk there for you, which is good if you need to get your work done. I always feel like that's nice when they have a desk, because a lot of people here are working, remote workers. So then, like I said, the balcony is from not just the living room, but from the bedroom as well. So it's not a huge place. I don't know, my video gave it much justice. It's not a big place, but it's clean and nice, and there's no washer and dryer in this unit, but there's space for a washer and dryer, so some might have a washer and dryer. It comes with the dishes and everything that you need. So I would definitely recommend staying here.